ito ya Kenya nyore na none serikali nete kubeke mirobiri ya bere rikuna kuna umurobiri o CBC ngo ikarano ya CBC boigo aborokiwo nigo bachakire cha half term so Omotimoko Omoke ujakire ritukuri rero go ikaritukuri ya Jumatatu tubwate emogani ase studio ikira studio tuju kwanda igoro ya half term ya barokiwo bagoja igoro ngaki abayibuli batakire barenda abana babo ase keke samatuka mange abayibuli banyarire bakomajuguna mpara ire bagali abo bene buya asokorera abana babo karoturoche bintu bigokorekana ase skuru abayibuli bamachugu tochikuri torena omuyibuli bagali ya bene ndirieri inki omuyibuli gekogera omachugwa omuyibuli yonero okoriye school fees wetigana kabisa oriye school fees boigo aborokiwo mbare bataraenda ase skuru ikaboniga bakirasi kya kianda igonto chikuri tumanya inki etakeri gokorwa eri abana abaira no ase skuru nyorana abakonda gotobwate asensemo yemitandao Facebook tonyora Ndizi TV News baga sensemo ya YouTube na bagotonyora Ndizi TV News so konyora chingaki na bagoto tweet @Ndizi TV News ekerengeri kya useri boliao litome wetera se namba eyera seskini ya igorabu gotakora chinza tengariga niyo mugeni wana se studio na bera bene litukulia oli tangani okamorra ose kwa morra sentunde de yakabere kolende tigare mnyakani ocha sore erenimo karibu sana Esnahs
mbia mano Brighton asamali tankoro kwa Esnahs Nyaramba kureke ombeke yangu Women Democrats ke utoka somo chobusi igasi tonogo shugulikira abana inchi rights chabo in general, that is what I can call it. Na toka somo chobo songo na kukuna tole sana chi school na womontale ara boarding Esnahs tali mwalimu Esnahs does not work in the bracket or fraternity education. How come she's in that desk talking about aftermath school and what? We matuka mangi abantu togudine barabu na banafunzi bali chi school either chi primary, secondary, high school, nini tertiaries and universities. Yes.
Mbemone Esnahs korengana naye roje birengo byegisemi morongo rwa gusibya siru mono ose bado ndore mai.
Ebirengo byegisemi amaene Brighton bya temire gutira. But there's a few schools tigendreta ku drift. Barabada barenge igoro bagendreta kwenda guchia. Na ndenchiro chia rengense tigendreta gukina. Chi school naro rechi gukina nechi nyinge. Nabono school for example ngina Nyakeminja was very down. But at the end of the day ponega it's no over after kumulikwa. School ngina naitwa Nyamagwa. Nyamagwa ya tendri kobera asegete for quite some time. Igone bwento gutwara some push. Because those are schools tiaga kwaniru. School ngina Sameta ya temire gutira. School ngina Riokindo ya temire gutira. So chi school nchiro chijibu unaona abantu barora the leading fraternity, that the leadership babu ento ikaransi bata bigwa santia sengencho the school is back to the limelight. Na ande nchiro chiroko nyora chirensepi chiwenta again gukwanirwa bachaka gupushia abana na abalimu at least nanda matokeo chake gocha.
Yeah. Skuru ya Kiminjaro nja sige to property ko bwatikana no gosira ku mwana nasire to ya mororo kunde principal na nyarta ka ta no botukimba ndata kwene ki bachikore bapamanyengi kirete ngani go kore kana ntuko yikwanda mone kiagara mangana yonale koti bone kina gya chakiwe kurende niko to mana into ngora yetu chiase yamate na bairi bo mwana ori osirete katokanyete botukimanya bo korekana to mayengi ya korekanete ase skuru area Esnahs bona abana ngocha bare aborokiwa ngocha bare ase after mwenge gocha seka inki abibuli batakiri gukora erinde kara abana abajire igikaba bera ase skuru abibuli inki batakiri gukora kera abana bakara bagocha abibuli bagotana ne pardon korwa kero bara ase skuru
Brighton nige ndonda itota bali tangani omwako yoiga literally asa academic bagwate mitinista koruna baso to mutinyokane so mitinye yesita na the first term, second term na third term immediately the workload igere igoro ega asia bana ba ko school gere so high ngonyo ara ba ngosoma lesson isano asiri tuko lero ba gosoma 10 bachiko kominyoke baikere the time so abana ngocha bali number 1 na ngino moibori ayu awe mwana wonda ragocha kusemambi because iworone karasa saba ibori zete barenge oyo magateba they have kids in the same school same class oyo magateba bana bagocha Thursday oyo magateba na Wednesday so number 1 it means communication barrier nero mwalimu uri urari tarabata ingo mwana wino because the class teacher nagwenda otanga moibori message iyo mwana ogo mambia gocha gosaya ngino moibori ngo gweta after munere nkera ngo kigwata ikomyo komyo mwana ogo ngocha ro stari gocha because abange nko igoro barero but aba igoro bantenga bana bakigoro mami maragoba bache Friday baira ne Tuesday so umwana aro igoro rero utari guchigo ikaka because muiboro takora ki kamanyiti. Number 2, when you say it is a burden, parents are the burden is coming back, then who is the owner of this kid? Umwana umate tali mwana bo mwarimu aibolete umwana ono yogo you are co-parenting no mwarimu asenge njo mwarimu nabo ateste kaso bwo umwana oyo so umwana uri ekeragocha nabo ento ayingino mwibuli no bwento koboro chinza chiri okumo receive oru otira after ngakikwa mu receive umwana uri skuru with a lot of homework kiriba korakeri ituko with a lot of tension oikanka onyora na tokortiki toyo so the way you're going to receive umwana oyo iganera either cover burden use cover light luggage asenge ncho nyoro umwana ojicha kabwati bintarengereti number 1 ayingino moiba ko notes atanga yayo umwana ono nyochicha rero ndochinga nabwata kasoro karansi umwana olinze mukwane lakini nyoro kwa mu picking a burden from the word go bono na chitakare very light you not feel that lightness
ingigeragera umwiburi atayabuno mwana oya iborete ne burden go chaso asale kera biburi abangu kwana bari no mwana no mosigo ingi korenga naye ingi yeko gero umwiburi atayabuno umwana no mosigo go chase
umwana ako mosiga 7 bitatu igente getangani onyore ajengino umwiburi you've not accepted your role as a parent ajengino umwiburi you've not trust stream chinga kichiawo uchiya bana we have 24 hours that is now chokorara to be 12 for 10 because nowadays we sleep for 6 hours chinsa nchirega chinsa inye chibwenta kwa chiya bana ayeto chibugati so when they want your minimum time kwanyora ba crowdly pogwa feeling abantu kanga babere school ngole bintu biyani we are busy looking for money we are busy running up and down forgetting that our kids needs us so a time will you want to kubeke ngene ya bana teyo and then omenya ko nyorongo umwana because o lose the track umwana oyo ganero ikirase nero chenchiri either so into drug and substance abuse umwana oyo so into earlier relationships umwana oyo so into the worst group ever umwana oyo so in a cult without you knowing so by the time you know all this umwana oyo chikobo mosigo because it will take you time to pull this kid korumali yes
bona bebuli bande mbare turate bana mwako twareni goro mwenge mono academic yani goro mwenge ngi abana bago jire after mbare ko endera ko base school mbaji after
Brighton. These brains sometimes need a rest. Abana matukaya biratato. Number 1 nambata get rest. No anayo so me kurumambiriyo ko weka chinsa likoko so me getabora mali koko nyara chindengali. So it is one way yabarabu gotumoka. Ngina bono bali chi boarding school abana bali do a lot. By the time mwakorara saina aerete mambi saa 10 no arobokire wasa saa 11 so the entire day again it's a tedious day so at least those 2 days are relax ka kino motiga boke saa 1:30 aso mereni lituko na mara wa make sure ngoralire mapema so azatiko umubiro oyo ira na at least otumoke. Number 2 I think also abarimu nabangaini because agaro mwana wo after mungo chale ne ruberi kirenge fina kortaki it's one way yo kotengo moiboli ntota kitoko maseri etwa ko mwere ri angina agocha clear our fee because the school needs to run and this again brings my attention to what Professor Magwa usually says serikali itapeana pesa mwanafunzi asifukuzwe how much do they pay 22,000 so this 22,000 mbali chiruna ande chance yamo they usually do it in bits bono ngakiokorani school na abana otakaniri na ande tatageti bana basari bachikolenta chibesa it is very difficult so number 1 the government kama inataka watoto wasifukuzwe ile bit yao yote pamoja ena nuche school chirani Pone yo mwibuli ya kolenta ebe supplementary because if they can manage to send all the money together it is easier to run the school but now they are sending in bits no mwibuli nerebuga kana okonyoro mwana ari form 4 umwibuli ya kana 4,000 shillings ngakiyoko kora so a school fees is one way yo kata after msoro tanga bali ndatra ni school fees yeyo by after then number 3 again the after comes even the teachers need again that rest so amatuka yabere na wakonya na wao wametangamana na familia zao, because kuna those teachers who school away from the families. So kwanya romonto rani renka nerabera na bantu bayi during the
bono omwana orure kware ujire nyambali high school nando umwana ngia kujira kware roje na ndaji ande after ya matuka atatu tagutigare school rende irikibasi cya gutumia gujana nyingi.
But I think some schools abana bakurware mbaro bako retained in school. Yes, some schools I've seen a few schools where umwana okuru Nairobi cannot go to a half term on your kare western. Wakotenga pana school ni kidogo, just stay in school. And then within that 1 week the parents, they arrange with the parents mwibo na bakotanga yaya umwana wanekara abu abana balenga bali, so they have that special meal within the 3 days. Trosingina ngocha wotanga mugorera ngoko mugorera ensu mugoreriki, so it is easier because there are not many. It's easier to manage them within the school with a good meal because they are few. Baganyira matukali akoreki aere
bon tuate bino mwako yo Esnahs no moke sana se akademikia uroju mwako no chugusuguma abaibori mone kiara ige minetina ekero mwako kea fiyero terakea ego mwibori tari chugutwara ri bagali nene ri kaso mwana atwara ri bagali nene asoko murieli enibe ngakibono mwibori ara paranzi gatiyo mworo yo mwana oyoye ne akweririe nibo anne krobu mabwakonge.
Again, tokere kiya koseke this time, even the holidays sawa na watu are very minimal. Yoko nyare matuko 7. Fact maximum naro to area ya elections. Nere uskoben tambeke, which is around 2 weeks. Now, umuiburi what I usually say, if you are not ready, ekara kwa nkonyo ro mwanu. Ukamu plan nilipako ikire class 8. Then from 1 to form 4 is a very short time. Umwana go so school form 1 lero mambiko we sitting KCSE because the time you get very fast. Now wanasema the moment you korara buaki mambi umwako eri. So this year eyetobugata academic year 2022 this is the shortest, as I said. Na time teyo. So it is up to you now as a parent buebage. Because my question is, if I'm married, I have kids and I need to look for money. Does it meaning abono asenge njota to kulichi pesa ngaka nechi fee nechi bill no mugaka na to kulichi pesa aka nechi fee nechi bill? We cannot have time of us as married people. No, we must fulfill some other obligations. So yo mwana yo kobe parent yo mwana is also mandatory. Whether the month ends today or the year ends today, you must also be part and parcel of that kid's life.
Buna ekiombe go se director ekiombe kikia Young Women Democrats. Ndongere mwanya ko nyora binambiro mwanya ko gambe kere after mwere buna bone after mwe kujaga mwanya binambiro bigojibia ateka ekero after mwebe.
Ebinge sana. Nande kema ko nyana kunerenga abana mbaro bakuru school batali wekaka. Arwete school gora abacha wekanka mambi. Number 1, mwibiri dama dos mwana arwete school. Litko mwibiri matene ngao neli mwana achaneli ngao. So that is number 1. Number 2, abana abange iwo konyora abibuli bameta Nairobi umwana oruororo uchabuye boyfriend ukole after irani school. These again inachangia a lot of teen pregnancy and young mothers. Another thing, na basacho konyora musacho monene usumukungwa monene okogenda achiko pose ngino mwana gose ngino mwana uli out ya bibulinga. My friend, the mother to my friend is coming to pick me, so mo ngichera kumbo monto komoyiga ega no musacha agenda berebo musacho for a whole weekend, like now from Wednesday to Monday, then that man again will drop that kid in school. So the kid is behaving like she's a married woman. Because I've seen a kid, I can call her a kid because at the age of 16, telling me you're married and every Friday she goes home. Nandako te mwalimu najua chenye ujui, mimi niko na bwana na watoto. So every Friday I'll be going home to also have my rights and give him his rights. Oyino mwana ole for mwana. Pono, tikese sinchiroko nyora yani being very complicated, and then this is where you'll find, because the time frame erenke kwa nyoranga bali ba drug and substance abuse are recruiting very fast. So if you're also fast kwa kolengera gose ko beka matonga ngainki kyaba ngikinga ibale, they will always end up messing around. So tikese sia drug abuse ngoto kachirichi nyinge sana, defilements ingotoka chire relations between the young generation ingotokere relations between the young generation and the older. So these are all cases that are always there. Alafu bali ne chinda timbaro bago chabacha korusi. So in that process kwa nyoro mwana either kure ose atware complication ekogara wana chko koirinya gitari.
Ibono rendi na ngwira na tore emwanju muriria ni gotwenda te gukwanda igoro ya after mu aboroki wangu chabare after Omotimoko Omoke arafu na bibuli ngibata keire babe na abana babo aso Omotimoko Omoke nde bamakwenda gochi ase Bwechisukuru gojakirira ande ikinde igo genda gutumari bolia ora ta kubolia sinansi ka tukwanda igoro ya after nayo mwibuna bagototebinga kibwe robereti akaro mwana wago chanka kabunga kibwe robereti ko banere mwana oni gago chakobe burden gosomo si gocha sole osani obwe robereti after mu yekara gocha mobenere ndamara gwira na gocha sikuna bototenga kibwe robereti umwana wakagocha naki bwe robereti nane kuma communicate ne school bona kitura kore mechande yekera abana bakuru ya after ntonyora abana bago bakonyora marito ntonyora abana bago so yasinya so na samarwa nakitura koro mochando gosengo ngotare sona niri gukora mochando.
Ncharitanga natawanga communication between the school and the parents must be vigorous. Na ndebe a straight one. Mwalimu wako tainga itugete ngocha bale na ayo manyanga itugete ngocha bale. Nina konyoru yenteke tanga ni wakesi mune skuru nga mwasokia hii saa ngapi saa fulani. So kagocha marakoba, for example, if your kid schools in Sengera. Koru Sengera bake town in less than 1 hour. Umwana ugarwete skuru baigolirwa in the morning. So you expect at least by saine satano umwana needs to be in the house. Umwana yamna gocha saa 11 cha marako. You need to ask this kid in Yokoro, who are you with? Where have you been? Na anda leading a peeping a Yokoro kurumambi mwego to yaya, nyeso mwana. Umaite, kuna zile vitu tumeka ngumete wako mwana kwengentale, kwa karaki ndugu yangu mwana kwengenta na bako kwengenta umwake to mwaka. So onyo ko kunyara kongesa mongese motainga ntagetonta inga Yokoro umwana tegakwane emioro enda bure maraba. Yani kende ngio mogo kwana kerate ni na koligiriti umwana bwento kwana mogo kwanira nansi kerama nyetenga if I go home late I'll be asked, I'll be questioned, I'll be beaten. Mwana utako bere school none friends tia kwa tenga nchengi na igolirwa dioli tukolirwa kwa ende school ndunga mapema torarayo tie town yake gotoli 1 2 3 lakini litukolirwa kwa genda ka and then litukolirwa kwa ende school again umuibuli umwalimu omwana no sokire let me know sanga peke school. You monitor both sides. And then number 2 ekero umwana achicha. I was talking to parents in Summit last week. Nkaboli umwana ngocha baraftam. Who are your kids' friends? Do you know them? No maite no nyenga abana baiga gutara na barabu mamu mwaboningu nkiya gokora because I've met parents Pako tangu mwana onega achete ne friend yaya gangakire simu ngade with the friend bono igo mwana no ubolire ni wiki ya kabiri tuko tareta oniga mwana uri muswatiri bicha bana ntumirete kaki mwana uri tamubekana ade na mamu mwabe friend agwaka muzurule town bono komnya kwibuli this is the friend okoroka ngwenu mwana bwe friend mwana onega achete ne friend yaya then the mother to the friend is already spoiling your kid. Number 1, tumanyanga yabana betu bagutara. Ngobacha nere ngobagutara nere. Mwana ubande tacha mwao, abero bakarare, muiboli yatakortiki. Mwana oli akwe namba yo muiboli, ayembi yole mbiyamo mwana gante yimo menyete Kilifi. Koruga igabaka Kilifi is very far. My son was my daughter mata irito ende minto. Na mu accept no mwane mo moligia.
Nanda ragwe namba ye boyfriend yari ne usoma ngakibona okora
omo. As a parent nko manyoli. As a parent rabo kumanyanga namba kwa yagune
fake.
Ne fake. Because you can no matter also kwa namba ye boyfriend throw some thing in the tabuka namba yangina. Ekero gwaka pakegose.
Abanyo mokoji moto ina ya
bange mbalko nyara gokocheka because if this person wants to give a number ya boyfriend then automatically hata kuja kwako ataenda kwa boyfriend lakini akikuja kwako na maita no mobile and kwa very strict wako matainga manganarenga I can even pay your fare and kwali if that is the case because if you want to show me I know mwana mokrafty then mimi nitakuweka kwa gari nipigie shule. That's why I said communicating in school is very important. Then nipigie shule, danko ile kwale, wasenko ile ni school. So you choose. Their teachers were in the school compound. So you will stay with them.
nande gintu kindi ngiro konyora na rangos chiko base family konyano no mwana ekero akwe after mbono tari go feel comfortable no nekera kwenda ka orengere na kingo enda ka ni ngochande ka ngane ro ngitura kwande Esnahs.
This is a very dangerous situation omwana kwenyora in moso aski family chiri omwana go experience GBV. The fight the wrangles sitira se family umwana oli igago chipik fully koma nyakona umwana oli gakora ndenge ntukiri school o heal kare school abande mbako heal so whenever akwira nanke ngentege tanga ndige koring inango ikaiga nkorande mama kagwakwa inango ikaiga nkorande tata kagwakwa so nga inko genda ngebise psychologically mwana oli nare tortured. That's why we do school talks. Whatever, if you feel there's something eating you from the inside utagete ko share, come and talk to us. Ninchu tolenga kyo koraki oko konyeka igento kiri ime ya okiruororo, and if it means going to talk to your parents mwana bible band bakoraki bakwanerwe to this kid or in that situation. I can number one say the school needs to also understand nga yabana bande bakurwa abana mbarororo okonyora menyete na ngina kuru utabwa atikende she's 90 years mwana uye school nabwate mattress ya kurarira nkaga kurarira iguni go sebichanja kagwake sabu nga I'm going back to that fumbi mostly mwana yo gandanka litukakwira nabwate likuba tolikumanyanga nga iri kubeli go chawara kake ebintu biri akurarira so gakwinyora nga I'm going back to those rags mwana uri amaliga ajaiteka yani erali after mwosori gufunga is always crying. They need to identify those needy cases. Then those needy cases can be sorted because mbaliko babange na barabo nabakonyara go semba tano go seni komi kwanyoro mwana uria nabakobera nyone after nabakobera school. If it is the long holiday mwana uria aligeri guno no ne guardian mwana uria genda ogenda kwani usengi nakoro usina bible bali shortly and uria ne school usira na say guardian like if the school is taking care of the fee fully, then we can now look at umwana iganga peace of mind yayo chotoka ngayo kunyara an environment akosomera because now if say inyombe bwate say 24/7 cannot have that peace you aso mwana go chokoraki the environment cannot be sereno mwana somera so it's a bit difficult umwana oliga goika anytime mata. I remember in life sometimes life even tombiro konyoro gwetera we are going to train on how to live tomorrow because kwanyora yo bwata tato minu ukonywa kanto kayo chicha ubaburaga saa 11 murugete mugakora paka mugasibichu suburi
muragerete
ngina moko mwego yo gasokera chikoni yo gasokera trisho yo gasokera sege tochi ochire ka konyora muoge tigosene kebe yakino kosora nta mache umura tari kwanja kwaye number 1 amaruna ara konywa ugusi atari maru amaru ara meire okonyo monta tanga maru ayega nyarebe ga ko nyero to kunyu 20 lakini ngina Brighton yako yanywa obongo bwa Brighton once ipi no to ko boroteteliga Brighton will not think anything positive about his family kwa egwacha work it up and that is a family ya rucha na hiyo so kuna zile vitu zingine zenye zinahitaji spiritual intervention so mwana oli instead yo kumwira kachi kwa teseka it is good have identified this kid can be given a guardian kusase no ne kanisa we have homes tigo konya abantu mwana oli akonyeke asome atwara uma kwa mwana
tusikuriri sabana ba class kianda form 1 ba chagete kwenda school na ngo bairende after abande bara bataraga no sikuriri no ne vyombo vya bali abaradi ba ko register ni mono ina bana mbarande school ni birengo bibutaka bichuire mbaka yiri no na bana batarande school nande mero bigotekere okorwa elinda bana bakara ba kwende school bons baswa ba chakara libori masa masomo.
Number 1 Corona nja destabilized even living sana. A lot of people lost their jobs. Bakaira na isko. Abangi bagaswa into depression. Last time brother yatenga ekero monta to already stress etar ko manage. Atakonyara ko manage. Ya musiri ya muri into depression. Umusubati uli abugata talkonyara ko mwelewa. Musati uli abugata talkonyara ko mwelewa. Baikira sebono everything is scattered. No na abantu ori ba kore chikonda. ababeti konda chiokoboko monto squeeze kako tenga bono ndi konya nayo wonsiberia lakini bono na ile ni risko so I'm the one going to wash my clothes so it is very difficult to get money if you walk out here everybody's crying but me usema kuna time naambianga mtu tabatanga pesa nchio teba timbu pesa because nayo takolitiki people are busy buying cars and people are busy buying homes so it is you who does not have that money but now abana baba form 1 I'm just thinking as Esnahs, if there's a way schools, abana mbali muwarangirire tigumukwa kubale list y'abana bagocha. Abana bambachicha. Lakini bana gete babire batatoiga mbaracha. As the principal of the school, you need to make an effort. To the school eli umwana asomete because mbagwate contacts. Akesimu to that school, mutaito umwana oyo go kunyarebe. Nkiatara ikere school. Even the school principal yo umwana oria, the head teacher, na bako the history, umwana okanya kiagoraki, akiagosoma. There are those who survive on meals to school. So you cannot tell this kid to even afford a box yo kwenda school. So ekero ikaransete how many are they? 3. If I give these 3 an opportunity, the government will pay around 60,000 per year, 66,000 per year. Can I help these kids if they are bright? And again, this must be a bright kid. Umngano yoiga akonywe for free. Taka na fee, ochiche school, and then to a teacher psychology konyu umngano yo. Can these people called the Weshimiwas? Ekenyoro kiago ngina litwa teta after covid nga kiromo assistant chief no mo chief na abatureti etakire kenyoro linga mwana kyotarenda skuru abe molito taba molito ayengino mweshimiwa aiga nongo chakere ubura inobo gochakiraga ayengino mweshimiwa do you go and check your people nkwendo uri kwali lingo muchonya rebe abana mbarenga bari basomete because emichinero tubugata umwana oyo asometa kaenda pia class 7 usaigite class 7 so ayengino mweshimiwa wachira ali ayengino montore leader nayo kwenda kwenda that family ubuli umwana oyo ngakiara abantu bali bawo background CDF the CDF team needs to have a list ya bana bakora matem kurubuogo ayomo MCA ayomo MP ayomo governor ayomo senator no mo women
ngona ko te una baraya
babu atimwe mbafaileti babu. In fact, for them, I think Mbabu and those who are abana bangiti wa station chokole gasiende. Lakini as a leader, you need to have that list. Abana mbalenga bakora class 8. Abana mbalenga bakora form 4. So as you know, mbalenga barangeliwe bataragenda. You check. Mbalenga barangeliwe university bataraba able kugenda. Even if you pull that kid omontenga nchana kwere basari ya 2 years, that is 20,000. Umwalimu ka komentara ni 22, the kid is in school. So you could have helped a big chunk by taking them to school ne basari ya 1 year. No ndenera kolego no ndakolego will not be having these cases.
Tomachi kora gabu ya between the one the region and the korekana gatiyo muntu bwate no tabwati ne the korekana soro ngorwa gusi. Aneno no konyoro no mwana ya sakuru kenyoreki abantu mbasomete. Inki abantu abatajire no professional asense mena joji moke kenyoreki ingi kwirira umuntu akutwara bonji.
Brighton. Obago tebo butaka bokorangiri gotaka. No botajiri barangiri botachi. Number 1 most people believe ngekeroro mutaka wewe umelaniwa wewe ulifanya makosa wewe sijui Mungu akupendi I don't know but again the most lot anga umuchuina bole go ikende ngiwe keraso ake korwaro my learned friends abange mbali barweta sobutaka muntaka tenganche we used to have 1 meal a day and that 1 meal neregana tolega rero I cannot neglect you mwana only because of ABCD. Number 2 abande nkobo abali because you mangana ya the claims chomoro gibole gusi igon kwenda nkonyu mwana onyara kebe na ninaringa
na ndebo bana bararo gure
that is it no koringa no ko chakira oyago tugarora ne chibes ega tata kana ero chita won tiga konya bana 2-3 days gasia oya ngakyo gokora nothing bona bange bakobwa gosomo ntogenda ochiena na through the church mata karana na through the church will not say flan yo koraki batange kanisa njani to msada makaigo abana bali batache the school goso batabwa school fees bacho koraki apply so imagine the people abaito bali school abantu basomete we have many ngina gusi America ko rangu siyaro asarati useno kusiyonsi no area America abantu bara America if you don't want to be known nganyarebe babe kanamo bantu ba diaspora makotanga chibase cheche basoke ganja nyara muruta community na bantu saba chibase chiga ntolko beka usinga no nyarebe togotoma chibase chiga togotoma ose father chibase chiga togotoma kanisa kanisa piki abana baliyeire. It is just a blessing. You don't need to come and do a show off.
Bono nande na kigu igana boli ga Esnahs kolengana ni brengre bia on to bwate ji pasari account to bwate pasari ya CDF oroje kolengana e chibese ji akorire ga sia bete intended gokora osiga sia robere gokora no na se account be pasari e kier dangandi kolengana ni brengre bia oroje akorire mini
kolengana ni brengre bia ne njira akora kende
ngi gurira jitara akore kier chibese njiro nandi nga yoro jigo.
Number 1 mwananchi aba ntombaro batamaitno yakyo apply basari batamaiti ndia ko ba applied mostly monta gutaboboka karenga kiaeri. So the sensitization ya community that civic education on bursary funds kia county ne chia CDF ne bwenta gokorwa either through media or one in the community. So as abantu bamanyenga korubotienye te baka motienye no boichor chi form no go deliver alafu motienye te baka motienye no yo kwa okora allocation motienye te baka motienye no yo kohegwa bamanye procedure yo ekera bamanyire it will be easier for them to go and apply. Number 2 ekera ora nyole nga ninje nale ngo mugambirero na my interest nera service area igokonyora ngatindi ko limonto korware. So I don't look on what we call professionalism. What I look is Brighton and support that when I was vying. So I'll give you that opportunity to be my CDF chair. So as I talk because if somebody gets a job in the CDF office within a span of 2 years, I've got a bungalow. And it means there are a lot of thieving going on. So umuntu bwenta kuligira number 1 umuntu le a professional. Umuntu utiko konya kwa locate chibese to the right and needy cases. Then ga kirende ukolikora kunkora Kenya kuliko baba tanga so ko le hasi no koragira. Kitira 100%. Airende mwensi mokoli 20 80 chigenda sento kibanta kokora.
Igona kina waneme ndubate wings to fly ndubate case bingo so miera bana kiba nambari jabanya rachi chi program jeri kwate na bageriwe anene nkora tore no wings to fly go se case bi kare kuru jibe abanta baba amanyante ngana nara kwa uchibe se umuta koyo nakiata kire kiru ngoketa kinera manya.
I think people needs to know it's stop living a lie life. Because if my son today or my daughter gets 400 and above, I'm a 420, anyole basari. Inje no motaka. Lakini Facebook account yane ndiye tengo kolega sara na hotel. Ono kinkwe uchiwa sakingwa kanu mshahara. That's number 1. Number 2, again tokeli oba kumigira na chini ya maji. Kenya there is a lot of corruption. Corruption is just an elephant. Yani tima itinga ngaitoza kuchakwa nyenyenyera usine kerage tago kato ike pembe ligoro itakuwa ni 30-20 years. But Kenya is people in Kenya just corrupt. Umusigari yako kokosa ine yako soli yako metenga utana hiyo story shika. Tarago sababesa na turagosa but nompe. Moso inkisi. Abantu bale gusi are the best bribers. Yani pako tango uwe ni mkisi ya yu atakuachilia. Because mbama tengo mugusina obwete. So oko tamanya rights chiago because if my kid gets an opportunity to get that scholarship and then somebody comes in a fix igwe. Njegine Esnahs will have me to contend with thoko yeira igo. Kigo try lose 20 babere umwana getenta kana gusumo cyande getase getaye.
Egente kininge roje Esnahs goboria na roje na akero umuntu gete umuneni nyante ngale abwate mbake TV enene kabisa akali karenda ya mangana ya wings to fly bali bakamatengo cyande rero kumbe mbaje tirero bakachigoja mambi akaini bintu rero akaera kachikoni gete
nawo bakora
konde bakacha mambi bakaja tukuria mambi ende bakanyora ninde muntu ne nyarite bakajota na kirende ngakye kora banda ba praye be nyarite be nyarita si shad igo ni na banda be nyarite.
I think nenda mwamu it is greed. Because if I can manage to pay school fees and I know there's a parent somewhere who cannot manage even to pay half of it, why can't I give this parent an opportunity? Number two, when you're applying, not the first time I'm talking about it. This is something meant for the orphans, widows, the vulnerables. And then you're applying, I bet you God, it will cost something that will bring you in the line of 3. When you are monte biashara konyara bia boomiri kilometer flan is doing very well. All of a sudden, why? You school your kids through so God take you through that process to understand how it feels to lack. God take you through that process to understand how it feels for you to lose a husband. Because you had a husband, you are a mother, you had kids, but you applied something meant for the orphans or for the widows. So God will cause something to make you part and parcel of that process, so as you can also feel how it feels to lose or to be in that shoes.
Now then I would love to hear her thoughts about the growth of Cardinal Tunga Mosojo. Again, how is the church affecting schools in Kisii region?
I know that is a very, very
Cardinal Tunga Mosojo.
Cardinal Tirere, and we are happy. I mentioned Nyakiminja, Sameta, Yokindo, Cardinal comes in also. And even the Yokindo girls. Kuna those schools that were asleep and they have decided to wake up.
Nduru
I will not talk about Nduru because of Cardinal is doing well. And now we can even see, you know, nobody speaks about the school.
That's right.
Number one, the things that affect the school's growth. A kanisa. If it is under a church, a kanisa na weka the school and back to zero. Because number one, the ones umontobo over the principal. So as by a sponsor directly wanataka, they will not leave umontobo to tell you kanisa obo so tari go subscribe to their faith, go lead their school because they feel but it reaches a time. You need to off-go our pride and ego of the church thing. Because if I believe in Christ and you believe in Christ, it does not matter where denomination I come from. And I will not tell your kids to subscribe to my denomination. I'll go with what is there. But give me time to realign. And, you know, it takes time for you to take the school back to factory setting. You realign everything. Kwani waranga, on your school career Catholic, they want a Catholic principal, Catholic deputy, Catholic teachers, Catholic nurses, Catholic what? So the school is just all about the church. But at the end of the day, what is this kid going to come out with? Chisara? No. We want umwanulia soke na masomo aramana. So kwani waranga, igen tonkoroge kobiswa because of the church. Chiskuru chinyinge chira affected by the church. I'll mention Nyamagwa being one of them. If Nyamagwa, the church fraternity can give it space, it will come back. It will bounce back to normal. So it is high time tikanisa timanyenga education is education and the spiritual matters are spiritual matters. They will be given nafasi Yogo Savannah Ban on Sunday by Wobo Chaplain. See, that is enough for the church. Unless they have teachers who are ready to teach. Then lastly, on the church, because he has subscribed to that denomination, then this teacher has been here for 22 to 23 years. People are upgrading. Various schools, maximum 10 years. Then in 10 years, Bwechisukuru, make sure that you've got your promotions. Go somewhere, make a difference. So you're in this school, for 23 years. Nkuwa mnyoko tiro tika kwa classroom teacher. I know no ne deputy yomuntu. Yeah. These are, in fact, teachers were very school for long. I'm advocating and I'm requesting the TSC, counties and national. Tafadhali. Wacha mwalimu for more than 10 years in one session.
Piga
watu transfer. Toa ye Kisii, pereka ye Morogoro. Kama Morogoro iko Kenya. Kama ni mwenye huko Sirare, pereka ye huko Kericho. So as the environment again, akitangamana na watu tofauti na wale wakua wamezoea, atakuwa amejua how to handle the colleagues, how to handle education, because there is a place you can go if you're not performing, then automatically it means you go out.
Bwatira bwasina singwera na tonini tukwa na mangi tura kwa na nguturu kwa na nona marwaya kinya sorento aranje teko so asiskuru tura kwa na kinere mejande yekoera abane bajire after munade koira na nenya sora asiskuru ngukwa na turayu majumureni otonne Esnahs Nyaramba uyu kwa ndegoro ya mangana ya masomo after munerero ngakiskuita keiri kuimuke birengo bya masomo ase enseito ya Kenya gotoska kwena tora sentundende ya kabere.
Ndizi TV Obwansu Bwomogusi Omurigereria bwe television ya Ndizi TV Vono na bukura y'ubunchoria bwao ase television ya Ndizi TV chinka kichindi chonsi elio bwikere abarigereria kuruchi county sana na ibire echo kira sorogo nkorwa Nyanza na boigo Rift